You know, from the time she walked in and her smile, her smile lit up the room. You know, really good energy from Laila. She's here with me to touch base and to celebrate the mothers she's going to bring to us this morning. A beautiful piece. It's actually entitled Pride is the Way I Say I Love You. So we're going to treat with that very soon. But let me introduce Trinidad and Tobago to Laila Graves. Oh no, Groves. Groves. Is that Laila? Pleasure.
Good morning.
Good morning. So great to have you. And obviously, before we get into the spoken word piece, just to really get a little background in terms of your journey in this particular field and the genre. When did it start for you? When you start putting pen to paper, at what point you recognize, hey, I like this, I want to do this?
It's so funny. I don't actually have a starting point. I never thought of a starting point. Since I know myself, since I know who I am, I'm writing. I'm writing poetry, I'm expressing myself, whether that be attitude or whether just, writing on a piece of paper. And I think only when I finished secondary school, I decided to really branch off and make something of myself with it, use my gift to make a difference, And I got so much inspiration from the poets I met along the way. They were such an inspiration for me.
At what point you took it to actually going on stage and sharing and finding a voice? Or are you still finding a voice in terms of your delivery and your style of poetry?
I think I definitely am still finding my style, but I make great use, I don't know if you know, of Baccano Leaf with Danica Thomas. She puts on these monthly slams, and I try to make an effort to attend and, just be a part of it. That's where I definitely found my voice for the first time, and I'm continuing to do it, especially through here.
Fantastic, fantastic. Have you put your hat in any competition rings so far?
Not as yet, but this year for sure.
Yes, yes. And I know you would have attended the slam last Sunday. Obviously, we... for the last couple of weeks would have been, given details. Yeah. So I'm sure we will find the winner. We will have the winner with us, I'm sure.
That's great.
Very soon. But as it pertains to your piece, Laila, today, it's one dedicated to the moms. I want to give you a chance, obviously, to treat with it very soon. But this was one that was inspired, I would imagine, by not only a mom, but also, you said, the women who would have been in your life who made an impact.
Yes, I think something about me, I didn't have one specific person who was there for me. I think I, owe my success and anything that I've ever accomplished, I owe it to so many women, whether that be as early as second year. I think my second year teacher, she made an impact on me from the moment I met her. And then that continued on to secondary school. All my female teachers, they really took on a nurturing role for me. And then my granny, I grew up with my granny, and she had a
granny's girl.
I was a big granny's girl. Yeah. So she took care of me. I know all the sayings, the old time sayings.
Yeah.
So no matter where I was in life, women had a big impact on me, whether they made me or not.
Amazing. And we're going to get a chance to hear the piece, and then we come back and touch base more with Laila. So again, the piece is entitled Pride is the Way I Say I Love You. It's Laila Groves right here on The Morning Brew. Enjoy.
My grandmother didn't use her hands to build my body, but it's she who bent back over stove to stretch 2 loaves over my family. It's she who makes sure I see big school and a trophy for merits in education that she fight for. And it's my auntie who spent she money when the fridge was empty. It's my teacher who made a class feel like home when she alone knew the pain I was in. And it's my employer who believed I was something when my soul had nothing. When I see mother, I see more than affection, I see protection. When I see mother, I see more than a resemblance, I see resilience. Because it was from her womb I was created. From the insides of her being, from the depths of her bones, my body was formed with a sanction. A sanction to share her love that has no ends and knows no limits. From this woman, I inherited more than a name and a pair of eyes, but a mind determined to hide pain like a badge of honor, to ban her belly for the sake of my satisfaction. For this woman gave my hands a duty to write the words that choke me, with fingers compelled to scribe the stories that stifled inside my chest. And when my mother did tell me my friends would carry me and wouldn't bring me back, I didn't believe she. And when my grandmother did tell me I would reap what I sow, I didn't know the truth she was talking. I had not acquired bravery, but it was from them I was pushed to be everything they were but couldn't be. All this pondering have me wondering why we had to get burned to learn, and why we could only tell the tale of trouble but never listen when we mother talked to we in the first place. But no matter how much mistake we make, the wounds of a mother pave the way for the one she created. The love of a woman is a gift beyond comprehension, and so my maternal gratitude is for more than blood I share. but to the lessons implanted within me from the women who cared, whose presence made clear that I was something worth fighting for. So as her reflection meets me in the mirror, and every woman whose palms imprinted upon my back I rise, to reach the mountains, overcoming every setback, showing appreciation in the person I proved to be. Pride is how I say I love you.
That is it. That is it. And it's a beautiful piece, and I'm sure it's one that's been given the stamp of approval by all the important ladies in your life.
For sure.
Yes. What's your normal routine for Mother's Day? What's your normal mode of action on this Sunday?
Well, it's strange. Mother's Day has been a little bit atypical in my household. Not really a big deal since I was growing up, but I never neglected the opportunity to tell the women in my life, as I said, not just my mother, not just my grandmother, but all the women in my life, giving them a little shout out, big up all the women in my life who, paved that way for success for me. Give my teacher a little happy Mother's Day, miss, things like that. I would always try to do that, and she's sure to get chocolates because it's on sale.
Yes, for sure. Laila, your work, any of your work is online? You have anything recorded, anything out there?
Yeah, so I recently started this year to record myself on social media. I still haven't had the bravery, so I guess this is the starting point for putting myself out there. So I'll see where it goes.
Yeah, definitely. And when the content is out, feel free to come back and share with us.
I will, for sure. Okay, thank you so much.
For sure, Laila here with us, touching base. Don't leave my head, Laila. Don't leave my head. We relax a little bit still. We're going to take that pause and continue inside that Mother's Day momentum and mood. Alyssa Joseph is next to share a beautiful song and bless us with her voice, taking us up to the 8 o'clock hour. So out of Laila, we head across now to Alyssa. See you soon.